Hey collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to the channel. So I am going to be doing your zodiac December readings. So before we jump into your specific sign, let's get into what exactly is happening in the month of December. So on December 4th, we do have a cold full moon in Gemini. Then on December 19th, it's more like the 20th, the morning of, we have a new moon in Capricorn, and this is going to be time for completion, renewal, reflection, and shadow work. And then on December 21st, we have Yule or winter solstice. So this is the longest night of the year. So this is the beginning of winter, and just the days are going to start to get longer again. So we're coming out of like a dark period and getting back into the time frame of when we have more daytime light. And then I also wanted to mention that for the whole month of November, if you comment the word book in any video, you are entered to win a free copy of my book, which is The Art of Expression. It was just released on Amazon in October. It is now available in 3 formats. That is ebook, paperback, and hardcover. You'll be winning this paperback first edition. This contest runs for the entire month of November, and you only need to type in 4 words to enter, BOOK. You can check out a free sample download of it on Amazon in the links in the description. Good luck, and you must be a subscriber to win. All right. So that being said, we are going to jump right into your astrology signs. Welcome, my Gemini friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls in the sign of Gemini, then this is your reading. So we're going to take a look at your whole month of December and see what you can expect that's coming into your energy, what you can do about it. Let's jump right into your reading. I hope you are all having a fabulous day. Whenever you find this reading is when you are meant to find it. All right, so for my Gemini friends, please let's get the energy of their December for the whole month. What do they have in their current energy? What do they need to know about? Thank you. We have cardinal medicine. Thyself bleeds of sacredness, an honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires that you hold inside. Wow. So I love this because it's giving you a message of worthiness. It feels like you're finding your worthiness, like you're going to receive some blessings, and some of you may question whether you've earned this or you deserve this, whatever it is. But just know that you are worthy of whatever it is that you're receiving. I'm also getting with the cardinal energy, ancestors are going to be working with you through whatever it is that you are dealing with at this time. So just know that you might see cardinals, you might get signs and synchronicities, messages that are coming through from your ancestors during this month, and it is in the way of blessings that are coming towards you at this time. All right, the next one that came out for you is self-care. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness, the parts in which surrender thy pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. So basically, you are doing some self-love, right? Self-care. And it's beautiful that it's coming with this cardinal medicine because it's again, you're being assisted in something. Maybe you're seeing something in yourself that you didn't see previously, and so the ancestors are showing you part of your ancestral gifts that are coming through stronger online this month. So there's something that's coming through where you're like looking at yourself in the mirror, you're seeing more of your self-worth, maybe you're setting firmer boundaries, maybe you are taking care of yourself. I'm getting that you've always been like a caregiver and that you've always worried about everyone else and how everyone else is doing, and now it's time for you to look at yourself and put yourself first on that priority list rather than worrying about what everybody else is doing. All right, let's get one more, please, for Gemini for December. All right, that one. We have wise men. If it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. Wow. So this feels like I'm getting like your higher self coming in. Whether, again, you identify as a masculine or feminine energy, you might have a particular masculine ancestor or guide that is coming through, maybe a group of them that are assisting you on this part of your journey. And it is helping you to realize like your life's path, your journey, your purpose. And it's like there's going to be certain things in your life at this time that are going to be pointed out to you. Like maybe you stumble upon a thing that you used to do as a child and you start it again and you realize how much fun it was when you were a child to do it, and you start to do it again, and this is part of your life purpose. This could be a club you happen to start meeting with. This could be a community group that you get together with. So there's something here that you're finding what it is you're meant to be doing because it comes easy and natural to you. And it actually fills you with joy and fulfillment. Okay, so whatever that is for you, it feels like you're finding that this month. You're actually going inward. You're doing self-care. You are connecting with ancestors, particularly masculine energy of either ancestors, spirit guides, angelic presences, that sort of thing. And it's showing you the way. There's something that's coming out of you this month that is unexpected. And it's because you've set those boundaries. It's because you've set yourself as a priority and you are realizing what it is that you want to do with your life. Okay, so it could be changing jobs. Maybe the job you've had has not been fulfilling and it's not moving you towards your purpose. And so you're realizing that you need to set the boundaries here. And then you're finding what it is that you do truly want to do that does fulfill you. So let's jump into the tarot and see what we get from there. Tell me more, please, for my Gemini friends for the month of December. What else do they need to know? What else does Gemini need to know for the month of December? Yep, I'm also seeing that it's very interesting here. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. I'm looking at these two cards here and seeing that there's a difference between your eyes being closed and then your eyes being opened. So something may be revealed to you through these masculine spiritual guides or ancestors where there was something that you didn't know or you weren't aware of previously. And as you start to set these firm boundaries and see your value and your self-worth, you're suddenly being opened to something, like a bit of knowledge. There's a piece to a puzzle here that's being put in, so it almost feels like there was this like one puzzle piece that was missing in your story, and then the final puzzle piece is being put in, and you're like, now I can see the bigger picture. That's what this feels like to me. So the first card that came out here is a Ten of Swords, which is endings. So you have completed some sort of cycle, and I'm getting that it was actually a pretty painful cycle, whatever that one was, okay? It may have been betrayal. It may have been sabotage. Whatever this was, you reached a dead end in a situation, and you realized that you couldn't go any further with it. So what else do we have to go with that? Thank you. The Sun. I love this because I just heard that Annie song, The Sun Comes Out Tomorrow. It's like, this is like the darkest, bottomless pit here that you were in, and you're finally starting to see like the light at the end of the tunnel, or that the sun's gonna come out after such a period of darkness. You're gonna experience joy and levity and just happiness. It's such a beautiful card here, especially after something that occurred. Again, betrayal, self-sabotage, whatever this was, it was not fun. And this was like a rock bottom feeling. And then here it is, like the sun's coming out, there's this joyful energy coming through, and it's like you finally get to see something better on the horizon for you. All right, what else do we have? What else do we have? Thank you. We have the Knight of Cups. All right. So Knight of Cups, it feels like you're realizing where you want to share your cup with and offering it to where it needs to go. We have the Five of Pentacles. So, and the Ace of Wands. What I'm getting is like you're figuring out here what deserves your energy. What deserves your time? And where do you want to put it? It feels like you have this like newfound sense of passion towards something. And you are about to go for that, whatever that is. So I love that because, again, we talked about eyes being opened and finding your purpose and finding your, your life path, whatever it is. So something that you thought was lost here with the Five of Pentacles, it's not lost. Okay? It's actually being revealed to you that it's like still fresh. There's still vitality in it. There's still growth. And again, you're going to get this in some sort of sign. This could be a creative spark. There could be some sort of inspiration that's going to direct you towards whatever this is. Could be in some sort of artistic endeavor if you are artistic in any way, whether again it's art, music, helping people even. Like I just saw a food bank. Maybe some of you are going to be doing that over the holidays, like offering your time and energy for the homeless, that sort of thing. Okay? And because again, with the Five of Pentacles, this is like, there's a lot with this card. Like a lot of things are coming through. I'm trying to figure out how to wrap it up and say it. People who don't have like enough money. Okay, it could be struggle, could be hardship, and maybe you know what that feels like, and so you're going to be putting your time towards these people who need the help, right? And you're going to connect with them on a personal level, whereas most people wouldn't even spend the time of day to see them, to acknowledge them, to help them. You are different, Gemini. There is something about your energy here that is very giving, very loving, very present, and you make people feel seen and heard and acknowledged. And again, that goes back to this previous energy as well, where there was a part of you that always gave to everyone else, and at the end of the day, it was like, well, when is it time for you to give to yourself? So you are now learning the balance. And again, I was looking at the bottom of the deck here with the Six of Pentacles. This is about giving time, giving support, sharing, equal give and take, generosity, charity, community. All of those things play into what I was saying with the Five of Pentacles. And I'm getting that it's because you know what this feels like. You've been here. You know what it feels like to be without something. And so you're just in that energy of, I would like to help. So with that, you're also learning the value of not just giving to others, but also what fills your soul and what fills your cup. So that's what the balance is. It's finding that balance between, I want to be able to give to others, but I also need to fill my own cup and give to myself when it is needed. And to know that you can only give from an overflowing cup and not from an empty cup. Okay, and so that's what this lesson feels like it was here, is you were like left for dead because you were just over giving to everybody else, and there was nothing left for you at the end of the day, and you were not setting yourself as a priority. So it was like you couldn't go any further from, where you ended up. And this is what taught you the most valuable lesson about self-care, is that you need to be first on your list. Fill your own cup up first, fulfill yourself first, then with the overflow, go and help others. So it's not that there's been anything wrong with what you were doing with giving to others, because that is a very noble thing to do. But what Spirit is calling out to your attention here is that it must be in balance. Give to yourself, okay? Take care of yourself, then go and help others. It's kind of like in an airplane when they say, put your raft thing on first, then go help children and whatnot. So you have to help yourself first, then you can go and help others, because it doesn't make sense to give from an empty cup. There's nothing to give, right? You're showing up tired, you're showing up sleep deprived, energy deprived, whatever it is. All right, let's go a little deeper. We're going to get into the Pantha Oracle, and I want to see potentially things that are going on in the background of your life that maybe you're not aware of at this time. So, Spirit, what do we have for Gemini for December? Tell me what it is that's going on in the background that they may not be aware of. What do we have, please? Thank you. All right. We have curse and perseverance. So someone doesn't want to see you move on. What this feels like is somebody left you here, like I'm hearing left you for dead, and wants to see you stay there. But you are not in that energy. You definitely are going to be persevering and moving along. And I'm even getting like easily. So whatever this was here, again, this does feel like betrayal. I'm not going to say that there's no sense of self-sabotage involved in this. There could still be. But this definitely feels now that it is like someone else has put this on you or wished this for you. But here's the thing. Your spirit would not allow this to happen. You have so much support in the background, again, with ancestors, with spirit guides. They just wouldn't allow you to stay down for long. It was like you needed to feel what it feels like to be in this space so that you can rise, okay? Almost like rise from the ashes. All right, what else? What else? And for some of you, you may or may not know who this person was, or maybe it was a group of people that did this. But again, your spirit wouldn't allow yourself to stay down. Thank you. We have saving. This one was at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling. So again, I'm getting that this is coming from most of you knowing what this lack mentality feels like. And so you have started to save for a rainy day almost. Like maybe you were at a point where you were living paycheck to paycheck, or you didn't have a job at all. It was uncertain where your next whatever was going to come from. And now you're to a point where you can start to build up something, and maybe even again potentially help people who can't help themselves or are in a bad way. You know, maybe you're going to help the people who are in their 10 of Swords because you're coming out of that energy. All right, what else? What else, please? Thank you. We have blind. That I swear it's so funny because sometimes I'll just turn it over and look, and then that one comes out. So again, I got that with the eyes closed and the eyes being opened. Okay, so let's see what else we can get. We have relaxation. And one more, please. One more, please. Thank you. Real estate. All right. So for some of you, there may be a change in location on the horizon for you. Maybe the previous place you lived was not conducive to your growth, to your well-being. I'm getting that whoever you lived with, maybe there was a toxic element within it, right? Whether you lived with family or friends or a loved one or whoever it was. And so you are now seeing, again, you're opening your eyes, what it is that you need to be doing. Something that's going to bring you a peace and tranquility state of mind, and involves that self-care. All right. So definitely there's something here. It's like you're looking for this fresh start in a new area. So I am getting moving. Maybe you had already started saving up, knowing that you were going to be moving at some point. So you were just kind of tucking away the money and persevering and working hard so that you can go and move out and move to this new place. Some place that offers you, again, that peace of mind so that you're not in this curse and 10 of Swords energy. Yeah. So month of December looks very promising because it feels like you are getting out of some heavy stuff. And you're no longer blind to something. So your eyes are being opened to something, whether it is, again, needing that balance, that self-care, needing to get out of a situation that was detrimental to you. But I am seeing positive energy. So it's like, again, you are the phoenix rising from the ashes. You have seen rock bottom. And you have chosen to continue to persevere and to get up time after time after time. You are very strong. You have like the will of a warrior. That's what I'm hearing here. All right, so I am going to pull an oracle card for you. And it is from this new deck that I got, the Dragon Rider's Oracle. So we're going to see what messages we have for you here. This has like goddesses and deities, ascended masters, and then their dragon companion, so they each have a message for you. So please tell me which one has a message for Gemini for this month. All right, we have Lady Nada and Prudence. So true life happens from one moment to the next. You will find the love that you long for in the here and now. I love that. We're going to read from the book a little bit. All right, your message from Lady Nada. I would like to guide you to find true divine love. You will be able to take a journey into yourself because the love of which I speak is a gift from the divine, source of all being. You will find it only deep within yourself, in the still, quiet spaces of your heart, where you will also find your truth. Practice meditation, journey within, and soon you will become a meditation yourself, living from moment to moment. It will be a magnificent and full of light, and the deep recesses of the treasure chest that is your heart will open up. Love will be all around you. And when you are love, nothing else but love is reflected in you. Lady Nada is connected with the wonderful female dragon Prudence. Prudence is unusual because she dwells in many time planes at once and occasionally loses the thread of the various conversations that she is conducting on different levels of existence. She is a truly timeless being and is full of humor. The message from Prudence: we have come to remind you of the need to laugh more often. Avoid anything and anyone without a sense of humor. The very thought of it makes my skin crawl. Let us be cheerful together and start by smiling. It is not difficult. You just need to make the decision and smile. All right. Well, that's beautiful because, again, that took me back to that sun card. It's giving me that energy of the joyful experience, you know, and finding your happiness and just the true joy in life. And even after being through something so hard and dark, you know, like there is that light at the end of the tunnel, and it can be tough to pull yourself back up when you've been at the rock bottom, but you're doing it. You're persevering through this, and you have beautiful energy on the horizon for you. So just keep doing you. All right, my Gemini friends, this has been your message for December. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me. I do truly, truly, truly appreciate you all. All right, I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.